Do I need to move
Hey, everybody, this is Terrell Antoine Waves from Raw Curves Media, Curvypreneur. I'm here with a special guest who definitely does her thing. I've seen her, you know, for the past couple of years now, and I'm glad to have her on the show because I don't know how to approach it, but, you know, it's all good, though.
I appreciate it.
Miss TJameika
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes. Also known as Sea Diamonds.
Sea Diamonds.
Sea Diamonds.
Yeah, I you know, times I always have problems saying your name because I was like, okay, how do you say your name? Because you got TJ. I was like, how does that go?
The J is silent. It's actually pronounced TJameika.
TJameika.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't push. TJameika's okay. We know the pronunciation. My mom made me very special. That's what I say.
All right.
Very unique. You don't see too many over there. There's 2 of us only in the world.
That's cool. And you know, tell us a little about your background, like where you from.
Actually, I was born and raised in Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl. Lived there all my life. I was born and raised in Plainfield, which is, you know, a little quiet now, a little different. I went to Plainfield High School, and I went to Kane College. My background in school is programming. I actually went to school for computer programming.
All right.
Yes, a lot to me. I do IT work also. Yeah, I'm across the board, but I love modeling. Modeling is what I do.
So how did the whole modeling bug start?
Well, my mother, officially, my mother is 6 feet tall. Unlike me, I'm the opposite. I'm only 5'4". It's okay. I make it do on the runway. But I love to see my first hair show, actually. My cousin, Nicole, Nikki Tyler, she's also a great hairstylist. I did her first hair show competition kind of thing. And that started the bug. But back then, it was no plus size.
Yeah, the plus thing didn't start for, you know,
years.
The early, late 2000s.
Yes.
Possibly.
So I really wanted to do it, but it was told I was too short, too thick to be a model. Unless I was just going to do hair stuff. I looked
too thick.
I totally love the look. Like, if you see me, there's 10,000 hairstyles. I look different. And that part I love. But I still want to do the runway. I love the clothing. I love how they looked. And gracing the runway. And my mother started me in heels at, I think I had my first pair of 1-inch heels at 10. So, me and heels was friends for life. I was the only one in middle school walking around with my shoes on instead of sneakers and baggy jeans. So.
Kind of remind me of back in grade school. I was like maybe the only students that come to school with a suit on.
They was getting us ready. We didn't know.
2-piece, 3-piece, doesn't matter. I even come with a hat on just for the hell of it. So that's all good.
That's how it went. You know, you live and you learn. I stopped with and I got into sneakers, and then one day I really just woke up working 2 jobs. I was like, I want to get back into modeling.
Sweet.
And what did I do? I jumped right in and kept going.
All right. Cool. So with the whole modeling thing, what was your first reaction when you started into the plus size industry with modeling?
I thought it was a great opportunity because I got to do what I want and I love, and it wasn't frowned upon. But even in that, I'm just not plus enough officially for the plus size industry.
I've seen you.
Yes.
You know, I've seen you done your thing at the hotel. Well, that's why I met you and Michelle. And that's when I saw y'all too. Yeah, when y'all were modeling. And to me, I've always had this conflict with the discussion of the plus size, official size.
Yeah.
It's like when people say size 6, size 8, size 10 are plus size. I'm like, how the hell is that possible? Aren't that like a thing of... Is that like kind of like bumping heads with the smaller size ladies and the women who are more curvier, more, you know,
well, it's up to the designer. It's not the models. We don't put ourselves in the categories. It's actually the designers. Designers say straight sizes is 0 to 4 and pushing a 6. So
6.
after that, it's either straight or plus. There's no middle ground. There's not a designer coming in saying, I'm only doing size 6 to 12 or size 6 to 10.
True.
So we're kind of pushed to the plus size division.
Well, what size are you?
I'm a size 10.
Size 10.
Size 10. And on good days, I'm a size 8.
Actually, this is category now that they call it. This is not like an official thing, but this is what I've been hearing. Skinny thick.
There is no such thing as skinny thick.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is,
well, that's a size 6 then.
Yeah, I found out the term. Yeah, I figured that the terminology of skinny thick is you're small, but you're like you got a flat stomach. You're small, but small waist, flat stomach, like a little thick in the hips and breasts and thighs and all that stuff. But size 10 and up to me. Now, I think size 10 is, it should be the starting point of plus size, because some women have a different size because they fluctuate.
That's what I said. On a good day, I can be a size 8.
Yeah, and times it also it's because of the height. Not every woman is is made to be 5'6", or some of them maybe 5'3".
Yes,
but
my genie girl. Yeah.
Yeah, you have women who are small. No, a little shorter, but they thick as hell, and they hold it very well.
They're well proportioned. That's what we are.
Well proportioned, or what they call it, thicker than a Snicker.
The problem is we have to categorize everything. I would like one day where everybody's just be called models. We all doing a job. We all come out to do the same thing. Our job is to sell the garments for the designers, small, skinny, size 2, short, whatever. It's just a model.
Okay. When it comes to the competitions.
Yes.
I see that you get your sash.
Yes.
Miss Full Figured Supermodel 2014.
Yes, that's me.
How was that experience?
I loved it. I like competitions a little bit more than actual fashion shows because you get to do you. Your personality shows through the clothing. It's still the designer. It's still about the clothes and the look. It was great. I actually still get flustered when I do competitions. I felt things weren't correct. I was like, my dress not right. This not right. Everyone's looking at me like, whatever, get out there. It's different. You get a different rush. And when you win, that's kind of like that stamp of approval. I've made it.
Was that your first?
Not my first competition, but my first real title, you can say.
Okay.
Not my first competition. That is actually, I think, originally my third competition I've done.
All right.
And everyone I've placed.
Well, we'll take a break for a little moment, and then we'll talk a little bit more about her plus size skills, especially with the plus size modeling and also her livelihood.
Yes.
We'll be back.
Blame me.
Hey everybody, this is Traillands on Waiters. Now we're back with a special guest, TJameika Wilson, doing her thing. We're right now. What's up, darling? How you doing?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. Now we're here. But now we got you here. Yes. Come all the way from New Jersey. Come all the way to Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn, where is that? Now I'm trying to make that happen. I'm trying to make this a good landmark for plus size women. Trying to bring it to Brooklyn. Manhattan is always having something.
True.
I want to have stuff in Brooklyn, so I'm gonna start something.
Okay. You have to start. You have to put your foot out there. You have to come in faith. I can say that.
Yeah.
From a plus size petite model, as we call us now.
There you go.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah. So now that you're classified as a plus size petite, can you break it down? What exactly is plus size?
Officially anything over a size 6. Some of the 6s can be considered plus size in some industry. It depends how much of the industry and the designers are working with. They say straight size is 0 to 4. Straight size model.
That's a far miss on me on that one.
I know, but okay, you have to go not by the naked eye looking at somebody. You have to look at garment fitting is what it's about.
But I don't know how 6 and 8 classifies as plus size. I still don't know.
Because you can't make a straight garment and put a size 8 or 6 in it because they have a little curve to them.
So you're pretty much a skateboard or a surfboard.
Yes.
That's what I call them.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. And that's 0 to 4.
I don't care if y'all say anything, because I don't care if y'all got an issue with me going after skinny people. I really don't care.
We don't badge them because they are people.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, they didn't pick to be considered the mainstream. It's it's the designers. I'm sorry. We have to put where the fault is.
True. I believe in that.
The people that are making the garments, they're saying what's a straight size. And when they go teach at school and get all these degrees, what's a straight size?
Now, have you done any model editing classes or?
I actually have not. Have I taken any? I have taken some. Have I given any? I have not. I just, when we're out somewhere, I sometimes talk to some of the models that are a little new to kind of get them on the right track. Some listen, some don't. A lot of my friends that are close, I give them different pointers. I have been in this business for a minute. I think it's been 6, 8 years I've been doing this.
That's good.
So
you already know what to do.
Yes, I've been around. And I've been blessed enough with great designers that I work with. I know what they look for. I know they don't like. Models, we have a point where sometimes we want to tell people how we feel. We want to tell them what we do and do not like. But we forget our job is to sell the garment.
So what was the most difficult part you ever done in modeling?
Difficult part for me probably was bathing suits.
Bathing suits?
Bathing suits.
Really? How's that?
Because again, industry size 2. But we got more comfortable. I'm comfortable with me. Don't worry about it. I'm comfortable with me, but
that's good.
Sometimes it's just you want to make sure you look just as great in an angle or a situation or a dress or outfit as someone as they consider a straight size model.
Yeah, because as a background for myself in photography, because I've actually spoken to photographers and they're saying that when it comes to shooting a plus size model, we have to multi-angle.
Yes.
Which is point on, very true, because not everybody can carry an angle that would make it look good on the camera.
Exactly.
Because sometimes you might like, damn, I should have did this, or you should have did that. But sometimes it's not the model. Sometimes it's the photographer.
I can say that.
But sometimes it's also the model.
I can say that. But it's called practicing.
Yeah.
But they're not being taught to. And everything is partly a business. Y'all got to understand that. People want to get paid for their knowledge. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
But we're throwing people in the industry without knowledge.
That's true. That's true.
So it's
agree.
kind of hard. So I say the designers should have someone there teaching them. There is model coaches, but sometimes they tend to just allow them to walk and not teach them what looks good on camera. You look at yourself like, oh, that looks good. And then you look at a picture like, oh, what happened? That didn't look like that. I thought I was smiling more. I thought I had a different look. My eyes look crazy. But you have all kinds of things, but unfortunately, no one's taught.
And also, even if me and the photographers even come to an agreement, that when it comes to the model, they must know how to model in front of that camera.
But it's hard. There's a starting point. After 6 years, yes, I know. But when I came in 6 years ago,
true. If you're a novice or a beginner,
yes,
that when you're getting that first point of being in front of the camera, you don't know what you're doing. That's good to actually trying to get the jitters out.
Yes.
To know what to expect from the photographer, because sometimes the photographer can be a bit of an ass. I'm sorry to say it.
I think the photographers need to have always assistant on site.
Yeah, modeling assistant.
Because truthfully, and I've seen it happen, they're looking at their angle and they're making sure they're correct. But the model has a hair out of place. The model can have a strap out of place or whatever, or when they started shooting, when she's bent, something else happened, he's just still clicking. So that perfect shot is gone because you have one string, one strap, one leg,
sometimes that do happen.
So it's not their fault.
We have those issues that you're like, damn, you shouldn't have just stopped. You should have stood where you are, had it right where I wanted. Sometimes that shot could matter, because sometimes that shot might be outcome to the other pictures. And actually, you know what? We're going to take another break.
Okay.
On the topic of photography. We're going to go back on that.
We're going to go into photography.
We're going to go
back to models. Back to models.
Back to models and photography.
Yes.
But we'll be back. Thank you. Hey everybody, this is Terrell Antoine Waiters. We're getting back at the topic of full figured, but the main topic we're going to talk about, what's the difference? What's the difference between curvy, full figured, plus, what was the other one?
Thick.
No, thick plus full
and
curvy. What's the difference? Because I surely want to know the difference with this one, because this has been a topic I've seen on Facebook for a minute now. The whole thing of skinny thick, and then there's curvy, there's full figured, and there's plus. What's the difference? Break it down.
Well, it's all of a mindset. It all is actually the same thing. We want to put ourselves in a box. We want to put ourselves separated. I don't know why we still want to be segregated. Like I said, we should all be just models. But again, you're speaking of industry looking, or are you speaking of personal? For some reason, no one wants to be called fat. No one wants to be called big, you know? So now we have this thing of skinny thick, as you call it. They don't want to be called thick skinny either, because it's a bad word to be skinny now, because plus size modeling has come so far and getting so much bigger that no one wants to be skinny. It's weird. I'm not skinny. Look at me. I had a girl, I will not lie to y'all, we were out at a show. She's like, I'm not skinny. Look, I got a butt. I was like,
Now what that got to do with anything?
And that's
what that got to do with anything?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we put ourselves in a category. We don't want to be known as certain things. So there is no difference.
Really? I'm sorry.
Thick, for men, they see it as skinny, thick, or fat. That's what men see when they look at women. Not modeling. It's about your look at women.
Well,
skinny, thick,
let's see. Skinny, thick, and
bigger.
Big.
Plus size.
Plus size.
Y'all put a word to it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I think that was me. I think that was me.
So when you got the big guys, well, like myself, I'm into full figure women, plus size, whatever you call it, thick. As long as you got meat on your bones, I don't care. Throw me a bone, I'm gonna throw it back at you, because I want some meat.
So when you look at a woman, because that's where it comes from, this curvy, thick, plus size, it's not coming from a industry per se. That's coming from a male view of what skinny, thick, and what y'all call plus size women. Yes, and you just said it. You look at, you keep saying a size 8, 10 is not officially plus size in your eyes. They're just thick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's not industry.
I would admit that. Yeah.
Okay.
I would admit that.
So that's not industry standard. That's not model, designer, or photography words. Those are men.
It's just urban words. I call it urban. We call it urban words.
We'll say urban if you want to, but still the same sense.
But hell, the thing is, as long as you're comfortable.
And that's what it should be.
Yeah. Because, like myself, I am a big guy. Yeah. I'm not all that thrilled about having a big old stomach. Yes.
But would you consider, so you want to be called big? We don't call men thick.
We call them.
We don't call men thick. We is either
husky.
That was a little kid you call husky.
I don't care. I'm husky.
See?
Husky. I'm a big kid. I'm husky. Husky. What was it? Husky.
Yes.
Big.
Husky
big
jeans.
and handsome.
Big and tall.
Big and tall.
Big and tall. It was husky for the young boys that were a little more chunkier. But again, we need to come out of those stereotypes, those words. Mm-hmm. Like there's one commercial, I don't remember who was by, that the sizes was pretty, sexy. Like it wasn't a number. It was actually like
category.
Exactly. I think sometimes we look on a number so bad. Like I said, you look at me, people say I'm not plus enough. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not. I guess what they're used to what plus is, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm in the same size forever, so
that's a good thing.
I'm plus.
That's a blessing.
I'm not a size 2, so 0 to 4 I can't be put into a straight category, so I'm going to take plus. But now we have this new thing called full figure. Mm-hmm. Again, another title, a name, of what we want to call it to sugarcoat certain
terminology.
Things. Yes.
In their layman terms, terminology.
Yes, we want to put everything separate instead of just, like I said, we should be just models. Mm-hmm. I want to say. But again, I guess if we were just models, then there won't be all these categories, and we can't win all these titles.
Now, what is full figure? Break it down for the ones who who doesn't know what full figure is.
It's really anybody that has a figure, which is not a size 0 to 6.
Well, kind of break it down for people who don't understand that.
Okay. If you have anything, as he said, bigger than a surfboard, body frame.
Damn Skippy. As long as you're not like a skateboard or a surfboard,
then you are considered.
You're considered
what standard? Full figure. Or now, like I said, we were trying to break it down. We're size 8 to 10-ish, 12.
I still can't get over that.
No, but that's where we're coming to this word curvy. But that's where the word curvy comes in because we don't want officially.
But the thing is, curvy, I noticed, yes, I've actually been on a dating site. And I noticed that the categories that they got is called big and beautiful.
And what size is that?
There's no size. It's just
but there is size.
They actually talk about your body shape. Okay,
so what size is considered big? That's what I mean. They put it in a section what they consider to start off as big. As they started full figure was size 14 or full size 14. Before it was 12.
Some websites show that you're either big and beautiful, curvy, full figure. That's rare. You rarely have websites that say full figured.
But their mindset, full figures over a size 18.
Yeah.
But it's not.
But like I said, some of these dating websites don't do all that.
But that's, again, we categorize from a man's eye, not industry.
Hey, it is what it is, though.
No, it shouldn't be. It's about modeling.
If a man loves a woman,
he loves a woman. He doesn't love a curvy woman. He doesn't love a full figure woman. He loves a woman.
He loves a big
He loves a woman.
He loves a big gal.
Woman.
A woman.
Thank you. Woman.
But, as far as the
standards.
Because I know there's a lot to go on.
Yes.
And then we have the when it comes to these competitions, there's a lot of competitions for the plus size industry, and especially
there's not a lot of competition for us actually. There's a lot of shows.
Well, there's shows.
There's not a lot of competitions.
True. Well, big official competitions.
Yes.
There's not a lot of them, but there are plenty of contests. There's a difference between a contest and a competition to me.
Exactly.
Because if you're in a contest, you're building yourself in a stage, especially if you're a first timer or freshman. If you've never been in modeling, bounce into as many contests as possible. But when you're ready, you'll know when you're ready to go for the competition.
Okay, so now I have to be the devil's advocate because you're telling them to jump into the contest. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between the contest and the competition to you?
Well, the thing is, a contest to me is that when you're building your character, you're building your style, your craft, and if you're not, putting yourself out to the, you feel like you want to. Actually, I don't know.
See, that's what it comes to.
I'm gonna shut up.
This is what I mean. We put it in a stereotype of what the difference is. It's a competition. It's about either your looks, your wardrobe. From the competitions I do, I don't do the like page and how many likes can I get on social media to win a contest. You won't see me do those. I tried one, I can say, for a magazine, but it wasn't a typical magazine. But I won't do that because it's not showing nothing to me. People do you have a fan base? Everybody does if you're into modeling, or your friends or your family or people just like, oh, she's trying to do something, let me just help.
I've actually seen those type of things, those contests.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get to when you're saying contests and competitions.
Because it's the fan base, like you said, it's the fan base.
Now with the competition, you have judges. Some you know, some you don't know. A lot of times, hopefully, you don't know and you wow them. That's your whole thing. I can now show me, because in the fashion world, it's not about you. On the runway, it's not about you. It's about you just walking, being a statue, and selling a garment. You're not selling you.
You're being a statue.
You are. You are a hanger for clothing. Okay. That is what a model's job is to stand there, look pretty, sell the clothes to the buyers or the people out there. Now, in the competition, the garments are made to fit you and your personality and color bases. If you work with a great designer, I did. Lonnie Cisco is my winner. We have won 3 competitions with his clothing. My best. I did. I love his clothes. But I'm one of his models, too. I do his shows. But models don't know you need to get that competition, the right look. You can't just go buy a dress off the rack and think you're going to win. They don't understand because it doesn't fit you. It's made for somebody else.
I agree.
So when you do the competitions, like I said, I've never thought I was going to win. Like that was not that I don't want to win. Don't get me wrong. But my mindset when I did my competitions, show what I do. And in the end, it comes back for a win.
Now, you got, let's see, mostly like, I noticed like the South, down South, they have plenty of contests and competitions down there.
Yes.
But they're mostly Southern territories. Now, you got some that go from different cities to find the ultimate winner for the contest.
I'm thinking about doing one for next year. I want to. I'm pushing myself. I just need to get in shape. It's like, no.
Each his own, each his own. But the thing is now, is the focus is this. When you want to become a competitor, find what your
good at.
Your abilities are.
Now, but see, the difference is there's competitions and there are pageants. So there's difference. Even though at the end of the day, it's about winning, but pageants are more about your gracefulness and about how you light up a room. Yes, true etiquette-ness. Runway, it's a little different. It shows what you can do on the runway, and your whole point of doing that is keeping people at awe. and seeing something in you when you hit that stage that their eyes don't want to leave you. I can say a lady came up to me and she was like, I was rooting for you. She said, I didn't know you. But when you came out with that suit, she said, I got outside and I called my mother and told her about that suit. That made me feel good because I did my job. Not the people that was sitting there for me. You know, I had friends and everything else. You know, I had my 2 tables and people come to visit. But somebody who was not there for me was clapping for me. That means I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
You're doing what you're doing. You're doing your
And that's what the competitions are a little different. You get to bring out everything. You get to bring out those tricks. You get to do those learning walks. You do the music. You know, it's a lot.
What was the worst experience you ever dealt with? Ever experienced on?
Other than they tell me I'm too thick and too short, I think that was the worst, but it was a challenge for me. What I don't like with our industry is the sitting and waiting game.
What do you mean by that?
When you go to a fashion show, you have me there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and the show don't start till 6.
Trust me, I know from experience.
That's the bad part for me because I'm a doer. I can't just sit still. So
you want to do something.
Yes.
It's do or die.
Yeah, so me just sitting still and waiting, my time is precious to me, and I'm going to come and do what I need to do.
Then you said 10 o'clock. Don't wait to know the hour. Wait, you can start it at 30 minutes, but an hour, that's just pushing it.
But you're talking
3 hours. Now, that's just being insulting.
But just think about it. You're waiting 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
The models had to be there 6 hours before. Hair and makeup, supposedly.
And sometimes it's like the casting calls.
We're going to talk about those. I understand what they have to do. I have done my own shows myself, so it does take a lot, and you want people there and things to run smoothly. But I think we need to break down. We got 30 models, 10 coming at 9, 10 coming at 10, 10 coming at 11. We all should not have to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
No.
The ones that have been walking this runway for 6 years, we should not have to be there at 10 o'clock in the morning.
There you go.
Because you're not going to do my hair, because I'm coming in with my hair done. I have a hairstylist. Tiffany Brown is my hairstylist, will always be my hairstylist. She rocks out for me. Hair Diva Fashion, she does earrings, my jewelry too. So, yes. I come in ready. So, all I'm going to do is wear the clothes.
All right.
So, I don't need to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sorry.
All right, we're going to take another break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to Miss Wilson on her new cosmetic line that she's putting out together.
Yes.
And I'm definitely interested in finding out what is this thing that she's having such a big secret about. What is this? I want to see. Okay. But we'll be back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about C Diamonds, her brand. Her brand that she's coming out with cosmetics. And we're looking forward on learning a little bit more about C Diamonds. What's up, Daryl? What's good? What's good? What you got?
C Diamonds is out. I actually kind of launched it in September. I was trying to do it before I went to Paris. It's a lipstick line. On my lips now I have what we call bitten. But yes, I came up with the name C Diamonds from my poetry name is Chocolate Diamonds. I do a little bit of everything. But I thought C Diamonds was very catchy. And the whole main thing, as being in fashion, being a woman, you know, we have to put a little stuff on to make us feel good. So sometimes when I thought lipstick and lip gloss to start off with, when you put C Diamonds on, people see the diamond in you. So that's kind of where it come from, where it came to C Diamonds.
C Diamonds.
Yes, when you see me, you see diamonds. That's who you are. And that's what I want the people. I got T-shirts already made. We have long sleeve, black and white, and I actually have short sleeve also. And it's just where the logo to show who you are. You are a diamond. Women are a diamond. And I always loved growing up learning about diamonds. It's actually what? Coal. So if you rub it very hard, and how hard you rub it, you get a diamond out of it.
Cut.
You couldn't get that?
All right. So when you got, getting your rub on.
Yes, it's about the coal. I don't know if anybody know about science. Yes, I'm a cute geek too. I love the different things.
A cute geek?
Yes, that's my claim to fame. I do IT work. I'm into everything. But if anybody remember the story that diamond comes from black coal.
Yeah.
So to get the diamond, to get that beautiful shiny piece, you had to rub all the black off, right? The charcoal. It's a good thing. Like sometimes you don't feel good. Sometimes you feel bad or not so happy. You don't think you look good. I think when women put on makeup sometime or just some lip glosses and lipsticks, it makes them feel good. So they can see the diamond within themselves. Every woman's a diamond. Inside, they're a diamond. To everybody, sometimes it doesn't look like it, don't feel like it on the outside, but they're a diamond. They're a dime piece. I want everybody to feel good. It's more about empowerment of women and things like that. So, see diamonds, I have lip glosses, and I have lipsticks. So we do matte and things like that. We have some new colors coming out. I have the fall colors. Like that's why it's a little dark. It's bitten. It's a little dark, so I come out with some new colors this month.
Bite.
No biting, but it looks good. I like chocolate. We had chocolate cake for winter. We had a really popular color was in the lip gloss was Cha Cha Cha, a really bright red, because red is in this year really much. So it's about that. Don't laugh. It is. This is a women's thing. We love
Cha Cha Cha.
You have to remember in dance. But like I said, it's about feeling good. There will be more of my products coming out, but I want to start with lipstick and lip glosses and touch a couple people. We did some vending for New Year. My friend Andre had a play in New Jersey, and we vended at their event. Again, my girlfriend and my hairstylist, Hair Diva Fashion, does jewelry as long as she does all my hairstyles and things like that. She does jewelries and handbags and things like that, so we kind of rock together.
All right, cool.
So, you'll see me in different places. I'm still going to always be on the runway. That's my love, my life. But in the end, I'm about making women feel good. Empowerment. Some days you don't feel good.
There you go.
You don't.
now you got your, how many different
hats.
Yeah, because you was talking about your hats.
I got a lot of hats.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm always first most a model. That's not going to go anywhere. From hair, I'm still the face of CCN Furs. You'll see that my face. You'll see me with head wraps. I love those fur line. Like I said, I wanted to come out my own thing. I have my cosmetic. I transferred over a little bit to acting. So soon, there's this web series out that's on YouTube called Risk. It's a Sabrina and Floyd story. They ran it last season. I think it was at 8 episodes. So I'm going to 8 episodes so far. So we're going to run the next 8, and I'm going to be on there. My name is going to be Dee Dee. I am Sabrina's sister. Dee Dee. I get to be Sabrina, who's like the main character, who's the story about Sabrina and Floyd. You should go watch it. It's a really good series. They have the DVDs also, so you can order them. I'm going to be a big part in there. So it's my first web series. I've done some background work and things like that. A lot of people don't know that movie, The Pariah, the movie that came out a couple years back. I was in there. I actually had a main part in the beginning.
Sweet.
So I'm crossing over. I'm trying to be relevant for a long time. It's not just today. So
now, as far as your past goes, do you have any tips or things you want to tell the ones who are looking at becoming, heading up in the plus size industry?
If you want to be a model, I'm not going to say plus size, a model, you have to do your research. You have to be humble. You have to understand it is work. Don't think that you're entitled to anything.
It's keyword.
It's a lot of work. WORK. And you're not entitled to anything.
Hell no, you got to earn that one.
But people do. They come in, they believe, oh, I've worked, I've done this show, I've met this person, I have this designer. I'm entitled. No, you still come in humbly as the person just walked in the door yesterday. Because as quick as you're a model and known, as quick as you can be pulled away. It's a dream, it's a love.
That's true, because I've actually been to a few castings, or I've been to a few auditions, rehearsals, whatever the case may be, and I've met many models who think they got it like that, but by the time they get on that practice run on that runway,
you still have to practice too. That's a good thing.
And they ain't got they ain't got no damn rhythm walking on that runway. I've seen some. Some look like they reeling the fall.
But the problem is, they're still picked. They're still, yes.
Yeah.
No one's telling them to change it. No one's telling them to fix it.
Bust your ass on that runway.
I don't think they want you to do that.
They want you to make them shoes cry. Because I've seen some that has shoes that look like one to split in half or cry. Because I've seen some that tear up some shoes. I'm sorry. Yes. Wear a size that fits.
Well, sometimes it's not their fault also. Because sometimes they're shoe designers and they put you in the shoes. Yes. So you can't. The ones you bring from home, yes, they're very comfortable and they're yours, but sometimes they're not your shoes.
Yeah, them damn designers want you to wear those shoes that might.
The new thing is the ones with no heels. You have to have balance.
Yeah,
you gotta have balance.
What is with that? What is with that? The one with this, like a claw, and then you gotta stand on the tip of that some.
And you do have to have balance. You have to work on it. People don't understand. You can't wake up and say, I'm going to be a model. You can jump in it. I can say, I said, okay, I'm going to do this. But it's work. I still walk. I still practice. When they tell you now that it's good to do yoga, they really mean it, because some of them standing, I'm not that great at standing on one foot all the time.
Well, everybody, this is about to be that wrapping up time. Yeah. We are going to be wrapping up from Miss Wilson. We're going to talk about, actually, we're not going to talk much longer. She's going to say her piece. She's going to, do your thing.
We'll close out the show.
Yeah, close out the show.
First, I want to say thank you for having me. I appreciate coming on.
You're welcome.
As we want to say, just to the models, sometimes we don't realize we get in our own way. You have to be very humble in this business. Like I said, you can follow everything I do and still not make it. And it's not because you didn't do the work that's needed. Sometimes it's not your season. You got to understand it's not for everybody. But you do have to put in work, and you're not going to get it overnight. Again, I've been doing this for about 6 to 8 years. I've been blessed. Thank you, Fashion Avenue News Magazine. They gave me a cover. I'm in their magazine a lot. I got to go to Paris with her, Miss Sophia Davis, in that one. But again, it's making relationships with people. As I said, my designer, Lonnie Cisco, helps me out with every competition I've done. My makeup artist, Lenny Hamilton, does the best work for me. They're my dream team. And again, Tiffany Brown from Hair Diva Fashions does phenomenal work with my hair. But again, these are relationships I grew over the years. I didn't wake up saying, this is who I'm with. I spoke to people. I dealt with different people. I communicate with everybody. Different designers. I can call a lot of designers if I need help or need something that's willing to work with me. Even as a plus size model, and they may not do plus size work. Because when I come in, I sit in my corner. I'm very humble. I help. But I guess that's just my spirit. You can't be a person that only think about yourself and say, true. It's all about me. Because modeling is not officially about you. Much as you feel you're pretty, much as you feel that I'm the hottest thing out there, I got the bangingest body, a model's job is to come in and sell the garment. Put the clothes on, be a hanger, and look good. Some of us have beautiful faces that go with it, but it doesn't just have to do with your outside appearance. If you have an ugly inside, some people see that. You don't understand people. Your personality comes out of you. And I've been blessed, I think, from my grandparents growing up to be back humbly. You can have $10 million in the bank. It doesn't mean nothing. You have to realize you can get every job or be in every fashion show. It doesn't mean nothing unless you build a reputation that's going to grow you further to where you are. Like I said, I've been blessed. CCN Furs, Miss Linda Ford, she has me the face of her line for the past year. We've done some amazing things, some new stuff coming out. Walking around, it's about looking good. Like I said, and that's the same thing what made me want to do C Diamonds. It's about the women looking good and feeling good, because there's so much stuff out there now that make you don't think you're pretty. And like I said, a size 10 is not good enough. You know, like there's so much that puts you down as a woman in personal. I'm always about uplifting people, helping people. If I see somebody going through something, I'll reach out. If any way I can help, I try and help. Because at the end of the day, like I said, when I'm gone tomorrow, you leave a legacy of who you are. What can people going to remember about you? So, models, it's great to be known, but be known for something. Be known, I work hard. I don't just show up, be late, mess up things, and I don't care about what other people think, and I want to make sure I have the best garment. No, you're there to do a show. You're there to help someone get somewhere else. You're helping the designers sell their clothes. You're helping the show be put on so they can have more shows. Whatever it is, be a helper than more than a hinder. But that's just me.
That's just you.
That's how I believe.
That's just you. Now, how do people want to get a chance to reach you? If they want to, like, the fashion design?
If you want to do C Diamonds, you're looking for lipstick or lip glosses, you can buy for someone else. I do have clear colors for kids and younger teenagers. Again, you know, there's pageantry, so unfortunately our kids at age 5 is wearing lipstick. I do have some softer colors. There's C Diamonds Cosmetics. You can find us on Facebook, C Diamonds Cosmetics. Also, my website is www.wix.com, C Diamonds, or cdiamonds.wix.com is how you find me. But if you Google C Diamonds Cosmetics, you can get everywhere. Me personally, I'm TJameika Wilson. This best spelling name ever, TJameika. My email address is tjprettyeyes1@gmail.com. My website is the same thing, is tjprettyeyes1 at wix.com. I use them a lot because they're very easy to manage. You do need a website as a model. You need a website, business cards, and comp cards also as a model.
Number one, have a comp card handy all the time. I don't care if you had a job interview.
Even if you have, like me personally, I went out and did my business card. It's mini comp cards. I have my picture on the front with my name. I have 3 pictures in the back. And I have my contact information and even my sizes. It's a mini comp card. I believe in always
any size, but as long as eligible for people to read.
Yes.
And professional too. Because
you want to know, people, you got to understand, when we're at networking events, they are great to meet, but everybody's passing out their cards. You want to have something that's going to stand out, to make them remember you. And some people like and don't like the pictures on there. I do like mine because, you know what? They'll remember my face.
Yeah, I remember your face. I ain't forget you at all. I ain't see that face? That's a beautiful face.
Thank you.
And them eyes too, woman. I've been trying. Like, wait a minute. I had to look real hard.
I know. I was trying to figure out what goes on. But you have to have a look for you. I do change a lot from long to short. A lot of people say the long hair looks nice on me, but it covers my face. They like me with the short hair. I do both. I like to change. That was my main big thing with modeling. I can look so different and be the same person. So
I like that short hairstyle you had last year. I like this one right here.
Okay. So we have 2 for him. But you have to have a signature style. But again, modeling is different from acting. I'm going to tell you how. If acting, you have to stick to one hairstyle. I'm having a hard time with that. But I'm an actress too. But I know how to change up that's going to fit. But
and she does it all.
I'm trying to.
So this is a wrap-up moment. Right now, we're finishing up with this edition of Raw Curves Media Curvypreneur. And we are calling it out. And it was great having you.
Thank
to
you.
be a guest on the show.
Thank you.
Very very happy she's coming on the show. I'm so damn happy she came on the show.
Yes, I came from Jersey. Like I said, if it's something you want to do, you make time for it. Relationship, family, everything. You make time.
And she made time to come see me. All the way from New Jersey. I ain't going to Manhattan. I'm going to Brooklyn.
I'm not going to kick Manhattan. All my people are there too. But I did shows all the way from Virginia, all the way to Massachusetts. I've done across the board.
Yeah, but this is Brooklyn now.
I'm trying to do international. Paris next, hopefully. I'm going to runway.
All right, y'all. This is Terrell Antoine Waiters. Time to go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, let me go Sharon in a second. Alright, Untamed first and then Sharon.
you.